Just put a few sticks down in the bottom. Didn't line the bottom like I normally do, just enough to create a base. So it's been a while since I used this, and I'm on like a 45-degree angle, which doesn't help because the fire doesn't face me, obviously because it's bitten and stuff. Just hope these sticks are any good. I don't know if they're burnable. They might be that strange rare tree that doesn't burn. You get a lot of like knuckles on the twigs. Don't know the name of it. It used to get half the old woodland used to be covered in it, and it just wouldn't burn. No good light in the gasifier or anything at all. So hopefully this takes. Getting all this sort of finger fiddly stuff on there, and then I've got, well, see, this is grade 1, and I've got the bigger stuff to go on 2, and then the big stuff after that. I had 2 lots of fly repellent. I had a spray and wipes, insect repellent, always in my bag. Haven't needed them in the past few months, but now I reckon I'm going to need them. And definitely the flies are out in force tonight. Just had one, the moth tried to fly in the fire, the fly in my eye, and when I was sitting down earlier, the midges were just hovering right in the vicinity. That's a nice little fire. So we're getting the fly spray and stuff on soon, because I don't particularly want to be bitten like mad. Yeah, that's it. I had 2 lots on me. I had the wipes and the spray, but I chucked in like a creamy lotion type thing earlier. So I've got 3 lots of different types of insect repellent. So I'll spray myself up in a minute. I'll only be kept away from the fire, with the fire. Then I want to cake myself in it again when I go to bed. Don't want to be bitten through the night. Right. Well, that's the light. I want to start sawing up now the rest of that branch. Saw 2 and 3 inches. Probably snap it actually, and then chuck it on the fire. Hope you can see that. It's lovely, isn't it? Ah, all you people sitting at home, look at that. It's only little, and it's roaring. So I'll get the bigger stuff on there. There we go. It's warmer as well. Nice bit of heat coming off that. I think I'm too tired and it's too late to cook. So I did prepare some food, buy shop bought items, pasties and so on. So I think I'm just going to eat some fridge stuff that I brought with me to save cooking. So it's too late, I can't be bothered. So I'm not going to be cooking tonight. I did plan through the week on cooking some pasta or doing a nice meal, but I'm just too tired. I've got no energy at all for anything. Right, I'm going to start sawing this wood up. So that you can carry on watching the fire if you want, or you can skip it. Tell you what I do miss though, I miss my old Y-shaped tree. I used to snap stuff on. I haven't found one here yet. I'm sure there is one though. Little tree shaped like a Y, so I can put the sticks in and snap it. I'll have to have a look around in the daylight tomorrow. Can't beat snapping sticks with your body weight. It really does beat. Okay, it's 10:30, just sitting there chilling. Probably about, well, my feet are probably about 6 foot from the fire. My legs are dried out. I was only wet up to my shins earlier, but my bottom part of my legs, my shins, are nice and toasty from the heat of the fire. I've had something to eat. I've had a Jingster's pasty, whatever it is, chicken and mushroom slice thing, whatever it's called. 2 Scotch eggs and 2 Mars bars. not the most substantial meals, but I kind of knew before I left the house that I was going to be too tired to eat, and I couldn't be bothered. So I sort of raided the fridge and chucked some, you know, edibles in there that I could eat without prepping or cooking. So it was nice, actually. Made a change instead of having to clean up. I just couldn't be bothered to clean up and all that after. That's what made me think of it earlier. Scraping like a mess tin, just didn't fancy it tonight. So I didn't bore you with the food. Fire's grand. Absolutely awesome. I had a few logs in the bottom, well, to get it going. It's nice coals. And now I've got 4 posts sticking out here. And yeah, I'm just going to feed them in as and when. It's 10:30 now, so I've got a good couple of hours here. Got the bigger one out of the 5 there. That's probably twice as wide as these ones. And then I've got 3, 6, 7 more little logs there to burn, and I'll chuck them on, you know, as I'm trying to get the fire to die down. And where these things, you know, I can't exactly turn them off or let them burn out. They're just going to burn until they're finished. So all the time I'm awake and actively doing stuff, well, Facebook, I can just push these in as and when. And got them to kickstart the fire if it dies down, which I don't think it will. It's sort of self-feeding at the moment. All that's going to burn off and then drop into the pit as coals. And yeah, if I'm ready for bed after these are burnt out, I'll just go to bed. And if I'm not ready for bed, I can just chuck a few of those logs on the fire. Ready? But yeah, definitely, right, the chair is going to be a permanent bit of the kit. I always thought, oh, I can't be bothered with the extra weight. There's not a lot of weight to it. They are light. They're not exactly bulky, but I just kept thinking to myself, oh, I can't be bothered with any more weight. Don't want any more bulk. You know, I've got to strap it on the bag or carry it. Too much hassle. It was quite easy carrying it in here. Didn't notice any difference at all. I was only aware it was there when I looked over my shoulders and saw it. Didn't make a difference to the kit at all. And it's so much more comfy. I'm normally sitting on the ground sheet by now with my boots off, just sitting here in front of the fire, or laying down most of the time. And it's so comfy to be sitting upright. I love it. So yeah, the chair's going to be a permanent bit of the kit now. Quite enjoy it. But that mist is, you know, in the wind, it looks like sideways rain. When the wind takes the rain and it comes in sideways, the mist looks like that at the moment. That mist is really heavy. Can't feel like the wetness or damp of it. It's really fine, and it's really, really visible. If I had a stupidly powerful, like, helicopter searchlight, it'd probably light up and see it. But right, you know, in front of the headlight, I'm aware I can see the mist coming past, out as far as the light will go, which is probably about 12 foot. But yeah, I can really see the mist. But I'm just all ready now in case the wind turns and the clouds come in and it does start raining. I can just jump straight in the hammock. It's good that it's all organised and set up, and all I've got to do is get the sleeping bag out the bag. I'll keep that wrapped up and tied up, okay, until I need it, so the bugs don't get in before me. So yeah, if it does start chucking it down, I can just get under the basher and grab the sleeping bag if need be and just crash out. I don't plan on doing anything further tonight apart from sitting here just staring at the fire. Might hit refresh on Facebook like now and then. Check the emails once or twice. But I'm just going to sit here and stare at the fire. Whew. Well, to be honest, this is nice. Yeah, and a few people have said, like, recently as well on Facebook, that like they're inspired by my videos to start doing like wild camping stuff, and they're getting a kit together and they're very close to doing their first overnight. And you know, there's 2 or 3 of you at the moment I've been speaking to the past couple of weeks And seriously, guys, this is awesome. Start doing everything early. You know, don't leave it to the last minute. Get your firewood, get your camp set up. Don't do what I done tonight and get here at 8 o'clock. You know, or get out for a few days, set up the stuff so you get friendly and familiar with it all. But it's so pleasant. I come out tonight, short amount of time, I had like 2 hours to set up camp, gather firewood. But I'm in the routine now where, you know, I know what I've got to do and how long it takes. So I know what time I can sit down and light the fire. So everything's done by the time the sun goes down. And, you know, it makes it all worthwhile. You know, going out for 2-4 hours to your local woods, setting up a basher, you know, digging out a fire pit, playing around with gasifiers, you know, whatever stove you want to use, and just get, you know, used to it. So when you put it out the bag, it's second nature. You don't have to sit there and mess around with it. Like, I lit a fire tonight, simple, straight as. But you know, when I was younger, well, actually, to be honest, I've always been good at lighting fires. But you know, it's not always easy for some people. It does take practice. The basher took a bit of practice. It was a tarp when I first had a tarp. Didn't always get it right the first time, but now I can just put it up in 2 seconds. First time done. Second nature. I've done it so many times. The amount of times I've gone out to the woods just for a cup of tea and put a basher up, just to practice it. So when I come out for an overnight, if it chucks it down, I can just put the basher up. I don't have to worry about what I'm doing. But yeah, you guys on YouTube, who subscribed and that, who you are thinking about doing your first overnight, you're running out of time. Summer's going to be over before you know it, and you missed out again. So get out for a few hours on a Saturday or something. You know, put your tent up, put your basher up, your tarp, have a cup of tea, sit there for an hour, and then go home. You know, once you get home for your kit and the routine of putting stuff away in order and getting it out in order, like, you're laughing. Because this is definitely awesome. And it's starting to spit. Unless I'm under a tree. Actually, notice the wind blowing the water off the tree above me. Good, no rain yet. Righto, YouTube. Well, it's Wales Light and the weather has turned. Ha ha ha. It's only a little bit of rain. No biggie. I'm still sitting in front of the fire in the chair. I put the secondary basher up as like a weird pyramid configuration. One corner up in the tree and then 3 corners down on the floor. Got this big post here, give me a bit of headroom, just as a bit of shelter. My ground sheets on the floor there, can't see it, but so yeah, I'm still sitting in front of the fire, just light work here. There's my feet. Just try and get my headlight on. Yeah, there's my feet. Ooh. It's only spitting, I'm not actually getting wet. I feel a couple of drips, nothing major, but the fire's still going. Got a nice bed of coals now. I've moved the big posts in probably about 4 or 5 inches so far, and yeah, I'm dry, still sitting outside enjoying a bottle of Desperados. I mean, no advertising, a bottle of alcohol, tequila flavoured alcohol. So yeah, feet up, kicking back in the rain, bone dry, nice and warm. Yeah, loving it. It's probably going to chuck it down a bit later on though, but I'll be asleep by then. Right, YouTube, well, it's midnight, and I've just been sitting here for the past hour, just sort of staring at the fire and feeding it. Got no firewood left. I was determined to stay up and well, finish all the firewood, so I've got nothing left at all. I forgot to put the light on. Finished my drink about an hour ago, and just couldn't face going to bed without watching the fire go completely. So it's just a few hot coals left. Well, quite a few hot coals. It didn't rain for long. It rained for about 20 minutes, just like a heavy drizzle. So I'm leaving the shelter up. I've took away the beam I had for support. Leaving a chair out here tonight, and the ground sheet, although you can't see anything because I forgot to put the light on my phone. I'm going to head off to bed, and in the morning I'll give you a tour of well, both camps, the basher on the hammock and the basher on the chair, because it's just too dark to video tonight. Anyway, right, I'm off to sleep, and I'll catch you tomorrow.